Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Doki Doki's Literature Club Plus. I was gonna say 2, but I'm like, nah, this is the plus version. And you know, a lot of you have probably heard about this game by now, you know, and also I don't live under a rock, so I know a little bit about this game and what lies ahead a little bit. But I've never played the game, never watched any walkthroughs or anything of the game. I just know about the game like most of you. But this game, you know, it has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, and I was kind of in the mood for something like this. Cheerful. I've been looking for a visual novel for a while. I was looking for one that had like with actual talking so I didn't have to read. But that's not the case here, but the fact that this game is so good and well liked, I figured, you know what the heck, I can read and you guys can make fun of me. Forewarning, or whatever people say, I'm not the best reader. I'm sure you can find a million YouTubers that are much better than I am, but I'm gonna try and have some fun with this because why not? With that out of the way, let's start the game. Please enter your name. I mean, my name's Josh, so that's what I'm gonna name myself, right? Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait up for you. Aww, you say that like you were... You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Josh. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students and making their daily commute. By the way, Josh, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on my average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but it's so hard to read like this, guys. Now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you, mister. All right. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let my... Wait, whose voice am I reading in right now? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. This school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Forgot to turn my timer on, guys. Give me 1 second. Boom, already on. It's that easy. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Sounds like me in real life. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here like a freak and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There is no way I'm going to your club. Woo. Mimi? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for cupcakes, okay? Yes, let's go! Ooh. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for cupcakes. I dejectedly follow Sayori. I don't know how to read, guys. Come on. Follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Josh, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the literature club. All words except me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Okay, I see how it is. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monaco. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Josh. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in some same classes last year. Monaco's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little, to Monica. Come sit down, Josh. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuko and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marched back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foils off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Of course. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just whose voice am I reading? Natsuki. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica I follow. It's delicious. It's delicious. Sayori talks to her with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. As you should. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Natsuki, please, we just met. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down, throw up instantly, and go to the nurse's office. Just kidding. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? How dare you speak to me like that? I am your superior. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. All right, I'm sorry. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a good pastime for me, but I at least enjoyed tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I was gonna say daggered, but I was like, that's not that word. That's a different word. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, really? What a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club. It must be hard to start a new club. You could probably say it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Well, we'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I probably butchered that word. I'm so sorry. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Josh, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Hatsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess I could say that, you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing that way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap. Oh, you left a piece of scrap paper behind the last meeting, at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes are poems. Your cupcakes, your poems. What? everything you do is just so as cute as you are. I forgot, dude, I forgot how to even say their voices. I'm getting lost in this game. Let me just pause for a second. Like, this is awesome. I know I'm completely making this game horrible, which is why you should definitely pick up this game for yourself if you are interested. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, I don't know really what to say besides, yeah, I'm actually getting kind of immersed in this, I guess. So it's kind of cute. Okay. Sayori sidles up behind, am I reading that right? Sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, absolutely not. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them? Not a very confident writer yet. I understand. Now Natsuki feels sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable, even to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monaco. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them and with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Josh? Monica smiles. Monica smiles warming. Oh my god. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, why am I reading it like that? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and anime. I lose the train of thought. All four girls, oh god. You know, I'm so busy reading, I'm not even looking at the girls. Jesus Christ, dude. Look at the girls. Look at them! All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. No, look how cute every single one of them are. Damn, they cute. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Josh. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make it... How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Pog. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Josh, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yo, I don't know how to like he. You know, it's a work in progress. Give me a break. Yeah. Can I really impress the class? Star Monaco with the Medicore writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Josh, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Ooh, ooh. Okay, gotta drink a little bit of water because my lips and mouth are dry. All right, there we go, boys. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I mean, they all cute. I won't deny that. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. I'm actually about to write a poem. Okay. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen. Whoever likes your poem the most. Where's Monica? I don't see Monica's picture at the bottom. So, I like them all. This sucks. I do have a thing for Yuri because she reminds me of Akano from High School DxD. But also, I was about to call her Netsuko. What's her name? What's her name again? And then, what's your name again also? Oh god. Well, luckily I remember Yuri, the main girl. So Yuri said that she likes, what does she like again? She likes horror. She likes horror. Ooh. So I can just, do I have to pick 20 words? Cry. Promise. Oh, are they jumping randomly or intellectual? Yes. Oh god, we have to pick 20 of these, so let's do it. Extraordinary, dark, oh god, aura, after image, essence, cute. I mean, I really like cute. You know what, I should choose what I want, and I'm gonna choose games. Yeah, she's cute too. I mean, they're all cute. I'm gonna shut up. Anime. I'm doing this for me. I'm not gonna focus on what girl I want. Like I said, they're all cute. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Pure, unsending, empty, passion, of course, pleasure, kiss, hopeless, marshmallow. Dang it, hopeless was supposed to be her. Yo, is pink the middle one? Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with any of them, but like, let's be honest. My top two are like these two, Yuri and Natsuki. And she's my childhood friend, so you know we've been friends, which we'd probably be a great match. Lust, time, crimson, bouncy, awesome. I mean, I like awesome. I hate milk. I'm lactose. Awesome. I hate dancing. Unstable. I mean, that's every girl I've ever dated. So, scars. No, we don't want scars. But you know, it's gonna be her, or not. Okay. Is this just random? Why did I choose scars? Whether it was her or not. Misery. Okay. Skirt. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, horror. Oh, romance. I do like romance. Nothing here. Sensation. Romance. I'm just doing what I think is right, guys. Come on. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna end the first part here. Honestly, I'm gonna keep playing the game, but like the fact of the matter is I record in really high quality and I never record in constant bitrate, and I'm not gonna get into all that. But for me, exporting takes a really long time, even for just like a 20-minute video. So these are probably gonna be 20-minute parts. I looked at other people's and usually they go for like an hour, but I'm not other people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. If you did, definitely let me know down in the comments, because this is extremely different for the channel. I play MMOs and horror games and like, yo, playing Doki Doki's Literature Club. Come on. So let me know if you want more. I'm gonna try to upload this at least twice a week, if not every single day until we beat it. I don't know yet. This is the first episode. But yeah, like I said, if you want to see more, let me know and leave a like on the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.